SIT112, this is my video demonstration for my higher distinction task. So talking about myself, I am Anshul Kadyan, student ID S223688915, and the task I was working on was to focus on YouTube videos about a news topic. For the news topic, I have chosen the Ukraine-Russia war during 2022 Feb to 2024 Feb from these particular news channels, which are Fox News, BBC News, CNN and MSNBC. So I have analyzed the polarity of the videos and the comments for this particular task of mine, and I have visualized it and wrote down my observation. So taking you to the data cleaning and the preparation step. So the files that were created were made using the collect.pynb files, and in the G step clean the data, this clean data function has made my job super easy, as it has it has loaded the video data, then removed the punctuation, the digits, and converted to lowercase. Again save the clean video data and replace the existing file, then again loaded the comment data, same thing, remove punctuation, remove digit, converted to lowercase, and also removed duplicates. Now I have removed the rows with the missing comments and filter out the comments that are not in English using this try and except block. I have also added the stop words and also removed the stop words from the comment.csv file. So this was the data cleaning steps that I took. And talking about the preparation, as you can see, initially I've imported all my necessary libraries, cleaned and prepared the data, for which I didn't really have to do much because it was already done using the collect.ipynb file, but I also took additional step using the drop_na function to do so. Then I converted my videos data frame and comment data frame to CSV, and that's data cleaning is completed. Alrighty, now talking about the data analysis. Talking about the data analysis, so this task require me to choose only one question from the section E. So the question that I have chosen is, what is the monthly distribution of positive, negative and neutral sentiments in the video titles and comments from Jan 2020 to Jan 2021. So what I have done is I have imported pandas, matplotlib and text block from text block, and imported pytz molud and datetime, which I have already been imported over here, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, the pytz file was not been imported, but I've imported all of them over here again. Now I have loaded my data frame, my videos data frame from the video.csv file, and my comment data frame from my comment.csv file. Before going forward, I want to show this D3 block, which is to get the sentiment score of video titles and the comment. So for that, I've used this get sentiment function. If the data frame is null, it's gonna be neutral. Otherwise, the blob is equal to text blob.text, which is gonna make the blob using the text block library. And if the sentiment.polarity is greater than 0, then it's gonna return positive. Otherwise, it's gonna return negative. If it's less than 0, otherwise it's gonna be neutral. So if it's empty, it's neutral. If the blob is not greater than or less than 0, it's gonna be neutral again. So here I have now converted my publish date and comment date to my date time, because I was having an error regarding the time zone, which I fixed using Stack Overflow, ChatGPT and Google searches. So all of this is because of the help from the internet. Then what I did was I started my start date and end date, converted my video data, filter out, include only the dates from this particular time period, and applied my sentiment analysis using det function, get sentiment score. And after that, I merged my video and comment data frame and grouped them by month and sentiment. So otherwise it would be showing for every individual date, which I don't want, so I just grouped them using the month and the sentiment. Now I plotted the sentiment distribution for titles and also plotted the sentiment distribution for comments. So this is my monthly distribution of sentiment in video titles. You will see initially when the Russia invaded Ukraine, majority of the population was negative, then it started becoming neutral and people started getting positive. I don't know why, but yeah, that's the case. Since this is the video title, so there were plenty of negative video titles like Russia invaded this, Russia did this, and thereafter people were like, oh, because of Ukraine's this action, Russia has to do this. And now in the October month of 2023, people were super positive about the Russian invasion in Ukraine. And talking about the comments, it was surprising to me that the comments initially was neutral and positive. Like, I don't know why people started liking Russia because of their muscle power. And I've written down my observation that the video title showed high neutrality, but the comment have more dynamic sentiments. As you can see, majority of the video titles are neutral, but the comments are either super positive or super negative, as you can see. And also the video titles are mostly neutral while the comments are polarized, especially in the March. People were having emotional responses to the responses for the Russia-Ukraine war. You see in the March, because they invaded in the last week of February, I believe, and in the March, people were having attention to the news articles, I reckon, and that's why people are having so diverse opinion about the Russia-Ukraine invasion. So this is my data analysis and listing about the challenge and obstacles that I have mentioned, which is, yep. So I was really struggling with this date time function because it was showing me a lot of errors regarding my date time not being correct. To group them by month, so I need to import my date time module again, and also had to work with the pytz module and use its UTC function so that my start and end dates are time zone aware, because people all over the world are commenting on the on the videos, so the date times were different, so I need to make sure that the my program is time zone aware. So that's the challenge that I faced. And also I wasn't aware about this pytz module, and I haven't worked much with the text blob module, so I need to learn about their functions and how I can use them in my program. So that's my video demonstration for my task HD1. Thank you so much. I hope you liked it.